Hi, my name is Logan, and I like to talk about anime, and I'm doing this for my class, so I hope I do really well. I appreciate you. Thank you. Hello, everybody. It's okay. I'm Logan. I also have a radio show here on 91 Through the Blaze, but I have this little podcast for my class, so I get to talk about anything I want, which means I'm going to talk about anime. I'm sorry, but I wanted to talk about a remake that's been coming out the last couple weeks. So, happy Stampede Saturday for those of you who celebrate. Yep, I'm going to be talking about Trigun and Trigun Stampede, comparing, contrasting, and just overall having a good time. I wanted to go into a little bit of the history of these because I realize not everyone knows, and it's okay. I'm not judging you. It's fine. So, based off of a manga, which is what happens most of the time. Basically what I'm saying is it's based off of a book or visual novel, which is pretty good. It's actually split into two. So there is the original Trigun, and then there's Trigun Maximum, which so the original Trigun was discontinued because the magazine it was being published in was canceled, and so it moved to a different thing. And so that meant the author, Yashiro Nighthao, which I'm sorry if I'm mispronouncing his name. It's like I struggle with name pronunciations. I've mispronounced my own name before, and okay. But he likes to try new things. So he kind of rewrote the manga a little bit. He's like, I have this opportunity, and I'm not going to just keep publishing it. I'm going to go back. I'm going to change a little stuff. His art style definitely improved. I admit, I've not read the whole manga. I know, how dare I watch the movie without reading the whole book? But man, sometimes it's just really good. So manga's popular. They think, wow, this would make a really good anime. They turn it into an anime. But in the process from changing it from a manga to an anime, they make some edits to the story. They change things so it'll hopefully be a little better on the screen. Trigun, the original Trigun, came out in 1998. It's about 65% filler, which means there isn't a whole lot of story. But that's because its focus is different. Its focus is not as much on the story, it's about the character interactions. There is Vash, our main character, Meryl, and Wolfwood. These are the main characters that come up both in Trigun, the 98 Trigun, which I'm just keep calling it the 98 Trigun, and Trigun Stampede, which is the 2023 version. Yippee! That's how you know it's me, I say yippee. And this focuses more of the twist of Vash's story than the fact that he is an alien. Sorry. I'll spoil that for you right now. I apologize. Since I don't know if you're going to watch it or not, it's okay. But Trigun Stampede now is very much out in the open with everything. I don't know if they just assume that, like, oh, Trigun story from 20-something years ago. Hopefully they've read it by now. I beg of it. So they're just like, okay, there is this character. He has these special powers. It's a much more in-depth story focus, which is what people really wanted. It's the story of him against his brother, who is also an alien. It's cool, I swear. Vash's backstory is the opening scene, which also is just a flex for them for their 3D animation. And you might think, oh no, 3D animation, like, it looks so bad. No, not on this one. This is my soapbox, and I will stand on it because it looks so good. You get all the tiny hand motions, every single, like, the way he moves is sometimes there's, like, he's dodging bullets because, he can do things like that. And he like actually dances like a ballerina at some point. Like, he spins, he dances, he leaps, he shoots, he scores. Let's go, 3-pointer for the home team. It's just really good. It's so good. They get like the tiny hand motions, and even when it swaps to the 2D animation for some more detail-oriented stuff, it's gorgeous. Definitely a must-watch. I know a lot of people are used to like 2D animation, but that takes a lot of time and dedication. I'm not saying that 3D animation doesn't take a lot of time and dedication, because it definitely does. But hey, if you're not used to it, it can be a little bit of a struggle. But yeah, new and interesting character designs. They've definitely changed a lot of the character designs. A lot of them, like Wolfwood, were kept very similar. They just like made his gun look cooler, which I'm kind of a fan of. It's more science fiction-y. It's not just a giant cross, it's a giant cross with like some green lasers on it, and I'm like, it's pretty cool. People were up in arms about Vash's hairstyle because it was Vash in '98 was full '90s, and I like that. And they referenced it in the last episode. He's like, "I'm Vash the Stampede." It slicks his hair back, and I'm like, "That's my boy. That's my Vash right there. It's my son." Oh well, yeah, that's really all I wanted to talk about today. Thanks for listening. Hopefully, my teacher gives me a good grade. God bless.